The wilderness. It's day 15. He touched the plastic bag on his head. Look closely at what seems to be hidden inside. He took out the camera from the bag. Endure the pain and gently cut a small mouth. Pull out the bug with your hand. Then put it in a bowl. In this piece of Amazon from Lynn, there are dangers hidden everywhere. Ant, spider, scorpion, python. Whoever lives will kill him. Then he continued on his way. A neatly cut branch attracted him. This is the mark cut by a sharp blade. There may be people around here. Hello. After searching for empty people. At this time he found 2 bird eggs in the distance. Haven't eaten for a long time. He held the bird eggs carefully, thinking for a long time. Still break it with a stone. Hold back and eat. After eating, he continued to search. But the dilapidated house in front of me shattered his hope. Then he took out the map. Measure the distance with your fingers. There is still a long way to go. This distance. Not difficult for ordinary people. But it's hard for him to get to the sky for the injured. He took off his shoes. Then gently take off the socks. He dare not use force. Because the socks are already glued to the feet. Bloody feet. Every time I take it off, my heart hurts. But want to live. Just have to do. Look at my feet. He thought of his companion. 9 days ago, before Fantian. The 4 of them are flying. And entered the Amazon jungle. Everyone has their own purpose. Photographers who want to shoot landscapes. Poet looking for inspiration. I like adventure. And a guide for this live map. 4 people walking and playing Re. Singing and laughing all the way. But the good times don't last long. Due to the long journey. The poet's soul was badly injured. Need to clean up the wound at any time. More importantly, it slows down the progress. Because of the rainy season. They must get out of the jungle before the rainy season. Otherwise, it is very likely that you will never get out again. So they decided to go separate ways. Poet's feet cannot be iced. Choose to go dry with your guide. And men and photographers chose faster waterways. Use bark to make rope. Use tree trunks for industry. A simple raft completed. At this time an ant came to the man's hand. Took a bite into the skin. The man screamed in pain. What is this? 04N, what is this? Fire ants. The 2 hold onto the raft tightly. In the swift river. Dare not relax. This is really the most embarrassing position in the world. Can't go up. Down is also S. Man shouting for help. In this vast Yama valley. Where's Wen's response? So the companion decided to break the boat. He wants to jump into the middle reaches of the rapids and go ashore. Cut some more vines and come back to save him. Unsuccessful. Companion plunged into the water. But immediately disappeared. Soon it surfaced again, so dangerous. He swam to the shore. When the current is getting more and more urgent. The raft swayed constantly in the water. The man tried his best to hold on. At this time a huge wave hits. Yossi. When the man emerges, he is holding the stone. Ran Fanway swims to the shore. And then swim hard to the shore. Heavy rain at night. He hides in the cave. The cold and loneliness strike together. He is tired and hungry. He came to the river the next day. A backpack floated along the river. He seized the opportunity, jumped into the water and grabbed the backpack. God bless you with these supplies. Maybe he can last for a while. Go on the road after packing up. He came under a tree. The fruit on the tree aroused the appetite. He clung to the trunk and climbed vigorously. Third, he clung to the trunk and climbed vigorously. Didn't wait for him to climb up. A snake opened its mouth to him. He fell in fright. He doesn't want to just give up like this. So keep climbing. He threw the snake to the ground. Then stoned to death. After eating snake meat. Finally relieved hunger. He spread the leaves under him at night. In the dark jungle. I slowly closed my eyes. It seems that someone called his name in his sleep. He opened his eyes. I saw the poet standing in front of me. He turned on the light but there was nothing. He's already hallucinating. The pain in the head after dawn woke him up. This is caused by parasites in snake meat. He cut the pustule with a camera. Took out the bug. And then eat the bird eggs. Started a long trek. I don't know how long it has been. A footprint on the ground. He saw hope. Is it the companion nearby? He called his companion's name. Still no one answered. When he saw the egg in the distance. The most terrible thing happened. He's lost. Going around and going back to the original point. He didn't want to believe it was true. So I stretched my foot towards the shoe print. Not too small. That shoe print is his. No. The man hears the sound of the beast. Alert immediately. He takes out the spray. Took out the lighter again. 2 points and 1 line after you are ready. Watching quietly. At this moment the beast poked his head. That is a fierce tiger. Tiger wants to attack. Suddenly. Finally survived another night. After calm down. He remembered what his companion said. If you can't find the other party. Just by the river. But he has been in the jungle for 15 days. He scolded himself stupidly, while walking towards the river. The other side. In the middle of the downstream river. Companion was rescued by local residents. My companion wants to go back and save him. They flew the plane along the river. Hovering over Konglin. Hovering in the jungle north. Man saw the plane. He waved his red raincoat vigorously. From the bushes to this dense. Companions can't see him. Saw the plane leave. He is desperate. It's day 17. He doesn't know how long he can last. He dangled with a cane. Misfortune never comes singly. Yi Ne carefully stepped into Zazawa. I accidentally stepped into Zazawa. Body starts to slide. He wants to earn beauty, he wants to clean the north. Instead, it gets deeper and deeper. He told himself not to move. Looking at the amulet in the quagmire. I remembered the uncle who always encouraged him. This gave him renewed hope of life. He reached out and grabbed a branch. Climb up little by little. He begged the branches to stop. Finally succeeded. After climbing out of Zazawa. He is muddy and physically exhausted. He knows he wants to live. You have to refresh yourself. So I thought of that ant. Then he took off his clothes. Came to a tree. The trunk is densely packed with ants. He shook the tree trunk hard. Thousands of ants fell down. Ants bite every inch of skin. The severe pain made him feel full of energy. Taking advantage of this spirit. He rushed to the river with all his strength. After reaching the river. Make a shape with wood. Then I fell asleep deeply. The next day, the companion went upstream. Came to the river. The companion kicked away the stick. But still didn't find him hiding in the tree hole. Man hears the noise. Quickly climbed out. He wants to call his companion. But I can't make a sound. Go farther and farther together. Just about to turn. Companion turned around. I saw him who was skinny. Being Yossi. He was finally saved. After returning to the tribe. Residents gathered around one after another. Sighing the miracle of life. And the other 2 teams have never heard from. Many years later the man came back to settle here. He is grateful for the suffering here. I'm also grateful for every inch of land here. Every jungle. And every one of them here.
I'm an icon, man. I'm a girl about a 10. I should fuck her in a Benz.